Rim team is Trenius Henderson. You're tuned into the infamous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. How to attract success with a positive mindset, folks. I'm pretty sure at this point on your journey, you can proudly say you know what success takes. You know how to become successful in anything. You know what it takes to like manifest things. I'm pretty sure you do know the secret of the whole wide world, right? Well, if you don't know the secret, first things first, folks, if you need more self-development help behind the scenes or whatever, you don't have any life coach or somebody you can talk to or something like that, make sure you press subscribe, which is in the very bottom right-hand corner of this screen. Or if you're on your cell phone, it's at the very bottom of this video. Make sure you press subscribe and press the little bell beside it so you can stay up to date with all the latest videos every 24 hours. That's very important, folks. But anyway, folks, the most successful people in the whole wide world, they all have one common thing about them. What? They all think positive, folks. They all believe that they can achieve whatever they put their mind to because that's how they got to where they are in the first place. Folks, that's what it's all about. Whatever you want to achieve, all you have to do is put your mind to it and like continuously do it over and over and over and over, day by day, week after week, month by month. And folks, the dream or the goals would be, you know, the secrets to the path, what you need to get to where you go will be laid out for you like as you go. But if you never go anywhere, if you just stay right here, you're never going to see what's down the road right here. You're never going to see what's down the road right here. You're never going to see what's down the road right here. All you have to do is be always moving. Like you can move slow, you can stop a little bit and move some more, but just always be going forward. The more you go forward, the more the universe is going to reveal things to you about what it is that you're trying to do, and you will be able to accomplish it easier the more you go. The more you do it, you will be able to accomplish it more easier because you'll start learning what it is that you love to do. I do this with YouTube all the time. Once upon a time, and I used to make videos on my phone laying in the bed. Like I used to have a little Android phone, and I don't even think they had like Facebook applications and stuff back then. You know, I was just recording on my phone, talking to myself, you know, no lighting, nothing, just laying in my bed. You know, I don't even think I had any clothes on in some videos. I'm just joking. But like all I was doing is just laying there and just, you know, playing with my camera and just talking in the camera. Now look, now I got a full-blown YouTube channel. We get new subscribers every single day. I know so many friends out there who I talk to on a personal basis. And I'm growing. I'm growing. And how did I do this? I'm doing exactly what I'm telling you folks. And I just got through watching this powerful documentary on television of Conor McGregor. He says it out of his mouth all the time. He say, listen, you just have to have a positive mindset. If you want to accomplish anything in life, folks, you have to have a positive mindset, period. That's it. A positive mindset, and then put some action behind that positive mindset, and you will accomplish and have everything that you're supposed to have in this life. It's as simple as that. And so the thing that you're probably facing right now, which most people are always facing in the beginning stages of becoming successful, you have to deal with other people who don't have that positive mindset. Folks, there are so many people in our society who do not know that what they think is what they will create. You know, so many people think that they're doing society some good by walking around complaining, nagging about things that ain't right. I know some people that complain about things, you know, that have not been right for the past generation. And the generation before that, and the generation before that. Like some people just talk about the same problems that's never, ever gonna go away. But why do they do that? First of all, they do that because people feel like if they talk, you know, negative, positive about something, you understand? Like if they talk bad about something that's negative, that they're gonna earn some type of points. Like the universe is gonna reward them, you know, some type of points for talking bad about something that's already bad. That's not how it works, folks. What you're doing is you're just simply putting negative energy right back on top of the negative energy that you are already experiencing when you start to talk negative about something that's already bad. But a lot of people don't do that. You know, it's like gossiping. It's like being a hater, for instance. Say being a hater. A hater hates a person because they're doing good. But they think that they are doing themselves some good by hating on that person. because they feel like if they can hate on that person, then it will make them more stronger and more prosperous in life, when it's really untrue. It's an illusion. You don't get any points through negative feelings. You don't. You can think negative and talk negative about anything in the world, folks. That's not gonna fix it. Don't you know how people just talk all the time about negative stuff? Well, ask yourself this: is they fixing it? Is they doing anything about it? You know, I had friends once upon a time. I had to cut them off. They used to just call me on the phone and just want to sit and just talk about problems that really wasn't even happening. It had already happened, or they were probably using their imagination to see too far in the future about some negative things that might happen. I'm just like, yo, don't you realize you don't have any effect on whatever it is that you're talking about, because you're steady talking negative about it. Only thing you're doing is creating it over and over and over and over again. Folks, the universe will not grant you and reward you things in life if you're always running through that cycle of negative talking, negative thinking, negative talking, negative thinking. When you're around people that talk negative, which could be like temptation almost, to like want to dive in their negative conversation, because I'm a victim of it too. Like, I've been around people who just always talking about negative stuff, and sometimes once upon a time I was so used to it that it's like when I notice that I'm in a conversation, a negative conversation, it's like kind of like too late, because my energy already went down, because I was sucked in a conversation with somebody who thinks in a low conscious, low vibratory mindset. And that's why most people never really get anywhere, because they spend their whole life talking about what ain't right rather than putting the action behind, something that they want to create and going out and doing it. That's two different people. There's two different people. The success person cleans their mind of all negative thinking. Period. I don't care if somebody drives their car out in front of you and you're going down the road and they just come out in front of you. In order to be successful, you can't even say nothing about that. You got to just continue to go and just be like humble, like, okay, people make mistakes, but if you're a person who's working on that, of course you're going to be like, yeah, what you going on? You come in front of me like that again. Just throwing up, what I'm saying? Like, that's just a sign that you haven't conquered your behavior, your emotions, and your thinking yet. Because if you want to be successful, folks, you got to delete all that. And being successful and walking into success is basically what you're saying is, I'm putting my trust in the universe. So that means that if a car do run out in front of you, or whatever the case may be, nothing happens to you, the universe allowed that to happen. So you have to be cool, calm, and collective on the path that the universe is leading you in every day of your life. Every day of your life, no matter what happens, folks, whether it's good, whether it's positive, you have to, whether it's bad or whether it's positive, you always have to stay positive. You always have to stay positive. It's hard, right? I know it's hard because it's easier said than done. Like, as soon as you watch this video, finish watching this video, folks, 9 times out of 10, you're going to probably run into something negative. And the universe is going to test you that fast to see if what you're hearing right now is already working. And if it ain't working, it's going to keep giving you the same test, That's how it works. You're going to give you the same test over and over. It's just like school. When you don't pass a test, teacher give you the same test. You keep failing all the time. You got to repeat over and over. The same, it's crazy because the universe has the same process in like every field. When it comes down to, attracting success and positive energy, it's all the same process. In order to get to the boss, man, you got to go through the assistant, or you got to talk to the secretary first. The secretary, who you here for? Who? What's your name? Who? I'm not talking to you. I don't want to see you, and I ain't telling you my name. I'm here to see the boss. You know what I'm saying? And it's so nagging, it's so aggravating, because you got to talk to somebody, some middleman, before you can actually talk to the person who holding your money. But that just goes to show you there are laws in the universe in place, and there are laws in the universe that states that you have to have positive energy in order to be successful. It's as simple as that. This is how simple success is, folks. It is super duper simple. But the simplest thing is so hard to do. That's really all it's all about. The reason why a lot of people are not successful is not because they don't want to be or they can't be. They cannot think positive on a regular basis every day, because they let everything that comes at them move them to the left. Move them to the right. Move to the left. One step, 2 times. One step, 2 times. They be doing the electric slide and all that, the hokey pokey by the time you know it. And you know what I'm saying? They not getting nowhere because they let, you know, the storms of life, you know, like move them and shake them. Man, I always like to refer to scriptures sometimes because I love the stories of Jesus. One of the stories that stuck in my mind about Jesus or whatever, you know, how they was in the boat, right? Jesus was sleeping in the bottom of the boat in the ocean. I don't know if they was in Atlantic Ocean, Pacific, or Indian or Asian Ocean. I don't know. All I know is they was in some type of water, and Jesus was so called at the very bottom of the boat taking a good old nap. He was taking a good old nap. I think he had some NyQuil or something. He was asleep, deep sleep. And so all the, you know, the boat crew or whatever that was still awake on the top deck of the boat or whatever, it was a storm. It was a storm. And it was like raging, going crazy. And so they got so scared. Jesus was downstairs sleeping. He didn't know nothing about this. You know, but it's a boat. Of course, you know, in a storm, the boat is going to move around and all this stuff. So, but Jesus was just still there, just sleeping. And then it got to the point, it got so bad when one of the crew members went down to the bottom of the boat and was like, Jesus, Jesus, it's a storm. And I think they woke Jesus up. And, you know, Jesus didn't do nothing like what people would do who are not going to be successful. Like, why are you waking me up? You waking me up for? I'm trying to sleep here. All Jesus said was, you know, be still. He just said, be still, be relaxed, be still. And I think he went back to sleep or something. I don't know. Or I think he went out and walked on water. I can't remember the full story, but, you know, that's what this whole thing symbolizes, folks. It just symbolizes like when the storms come, when anything negative comes into your life, you got to be like Jesus was when they tried to wake him up. He was just like, so? It's a storm out there. That don't mean nothing. It's not going to harm me. It's not going to do anything to me because I know who I am. I know my divine path. Nothing is going to harm me. You know, I'm headed straight to success. You know what I'm saying? So that's really all it is, folks. And that's how you attract success with a positive, you know, energy mindset. It's all about positive energy. And I said that in the video before this one, folks. You know, if you're just somewhere and you're trying to manifest something and you just find yourself thinking about why it hasn't manifested or whatever the case may be, folks, you still can't get mad. You still can't get mad because, you know, you have to keep that energy in a high vibration. And then when you get to the point where you're just living in this high, energetic, positive mindset, all the days of your life, you'll be there. You'll be there. You'll be rich, or you'll be successful. You'll be abundant. You'll be a business owner. You'll be whatever it is that you had in your heart from the get-go, from the jump. Because you kept going along the journey, and you never gave up, and you always cleaned your mind with negative thinking, and you always had positive thinking, and now you live in a totally positive mind. And so when you live in this positive mindset, of course the things on the outside are going to reflect to the way you think. You're going to have brand new everything. You're going to have the nicest clothes. You're going to have the nicest cars. You're going to have the nicest friends. And you're just going to live in this lifestyle of positive energy, and you're not going to see any lack. You're not going to see any poverty. You know, you're not going to see, you know, the crumbs anymore. Now you have the full course meals. Now you at the 5-star hotels. You know what I'm saying? And that's just because you have a positive mindset now. It's only right. The universe can only reward you when it sees that you are in love with it. You understand? And have that love inside you. Like when you got that love in you, which is God. Love is God. God is love. When you got that love in you and you radiating this positive energy, you're going to be God. You're going to become God, and you're just going to have all the things that you deserve because you will be resonating with the universe. You'll be resonating with the universe, and the universe will just, you know, just give you stuff all the time, 24/7, 365, because you're on the same frequency that the universe is in. So anyway, guys, make sure you speak up, let your voice be heard, leave a nice comment below. Some of you are leaving some great comments out there, and you know, speaking up, let your voice be heard, and leaving like long paragraphs or whatever. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. As you see, I've been making these like original videos, unedited and everything. It's so cool because it takes me back to when I first started my YouTube channel or whatever. And so I feel like I can connect with you easier this way. I had a lot of people already tell me they like these better than the stand-up ones where everything is cut up and it's like commercialized. Like, hey, I'm Trenius Henderson of the Infamous Living Room Network. Would you please subscribe? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just seemed kind of tacky for a while. So that's why I'm doing it like this, because I just like to keep it real at the same time while going forward to success.